Relationship tips for couples in the first year of marriage. A 5-minute check-in most evenings does more for a marriage than one long talk every few months. Most newly married couples don't fight because they disagree, they fight because something small went unsaid for 2 weeks and finally boiled over. You're learning a person's moods, habits, and triggers in real time, often while also juggling new in-laws, a new home, or a new city. Small shared rituals, Sunday breakfast, a weekday walk, quietly become the backbone of a marriage. Before marriage, you each had your own routines, your own way of spending a Sunday, your own bedtime, your own idea of a normal weeknight. Now you're building a new, shared rhythm from scratch, and it rarely happens automatically. Money conversations feel awkward at first, but couples who have them early avoid much bigger arguments later. Money is one of the most common sources of friction in a newly married household, mainly because most couples never actually sat down and discussed it before the wedding. Who pays for what? Healthy boundaries with extended family don't mean distance, they mean clarity. For most Indian couples, marriage doesn't just join two people, it joins two families, often with very different expectations about involvement, visits, and decision-making. This is rarely talked about honestly before the wedding, which means a lot of first-year stress comes not from the marriage itself but from figuring out where the family fits in. Physical and emotional closeness both need ongoing attention, neither runs on autopilot. It's easy to assume that closeness, physical and emotional, will simply continue at the same intensity it had during courtship or the early honeymoon phase. In reality, work stress, family obligations, and the sheer logistics of running a household together can quietly crowd out intimacy if you're not paying attention. Fair doesn't always mean equal, it means both partners feel the load is reasonable. Running a household together is, for many couples, the first genuinely shared project of the marriage, and it's where a lot of quiet resentment can build if responsibilities default to old patterns or unspoken assumptions rather than an actual conversation. Who does what deserves to be discussed out loud, not assumed based on who's better at it or what either of your parents did. A strong marriage still has room for two separate people with their own friendships and interests. It's tempting, especially in the glow of a new marriage, to want to do everything together and merge your social lives completely. But couples who hold on to their own friendships, hobbies, and occasional solo time tend to bring more, not less, into the relationship. Seeking support early, from a counselor, a trusted friend, or each other, is a sign of strength, not failure. There's still some hesitation, in many Indian families, around the idea of couples counseling, as though needing outside support means the marriage is failing. In reality, the couples who do best long-term are often the ones who normalize asking for help early, before small issues calcify into bigger ones. None of these tips are about getting marriage right from day one, nobody does. The first year is genuinely a learning curve, and the couples who come out the other side closer aren't the ones who avoided every disagreement. They're the ones who kept talking, kept adjusting, and treated each rough patch as something to solve together rather than something to win. Explore a growing collection of relationship advice, lifestyle tips, and real stories from married couples on Royal Shadi.